Howdy, y'all. I'm just gonna get right into it. Like, I always see these commentators talk about like the women's side, but they never want to get on these dirty dog ass men. So we're gonna talk about Iman Shumpert, Lemon Sherbert. I don't fucking know his last name like that. And Offset. I combine them both together because they both hate on their women. We're gonna start with Iman Shumpert. If y'all know who that is, that's Teyana Taylor's ex-husband. Now, Teyana Taylor, a beautiful woman. She has that androgynous look to her, and overall, she's a good performer, actress, singer, everything you think of. And her hating ass ex-husband was hating on her. Like, never let her have the spotlight. Like, whenever it was a spotlight on her, it was always a rumor she said would happen, or something would be brought up to drag her name down, and she had to dim her light for him. First of all, if a man has to do that to you, that should have been a red flag for you to get the fuck out of there. I understand, you know, they share kids and stuff like that, but why should you have to dim who you are for him because he's insecure, or he's probably not making as much as he used to, or he's not the breadwinner? Like, that's why I can't be in a relationship where I'm the breadwinner, because it seems like men get jealous of that they can't provide, or you making more than them, and they might think you have more power. He is a former athlete. He used to be an NBA star. I guess he wasn't making as much money as he used to, and that's whatever the case may be. I think the last time he played a game, from when I did my research, was 2021. So Teyana been had bread. I remember Teyana off Super Sweet 16, so she been had bread. So I don't know where they're getting this narrative that she taking his money. She been had it. So in the divorce, when she was saying on the live, it was more so getting her shit back, not taking anything from him. The only thing she really got, what the fuck, is child support, and she's entitled to that. The only thing I fought Teyana on is when she opened her mouth and was giving their intercourse life out, saying he was doing threesomes and so on and so forth. Now, Teyana, as beautiful as she was, I don't even know why she was participating in threesomes just to please a man. When you invite somebody else into your marriage, everything's off limits, because you have three's a trio, but two's a duo. So no matter how you look at it, it's always going to be two people in a relationship. So her stepping outside the marriage should have been her first red flag to go. Her second was when the man kept like pressing her, like, don't do that, don't do this, don't do anything to like make her feel like she's beneath him. I'm not saying they didn't love each other. I'm very sure they loved each other and probably just fell out. I really believe it was Iman's side. He just felt like she was too much for him, and that's the only thing I could think of. And she is. Because there's no way he was feeling that insecure to put her beneath him, or try to put her beneath him. And as much as she caked right for that man, and he didn't do it in return, when she was getting death threats, patronizing and derogatory comments said to her, and all he gonna say was that passive aggressive ass comment saying, oh, I just want to be silent, I don't want to say nothing. What? As much as she defended you, saying, you know, that's my best friend, not too much on him, she tried to keep that divorce as private as possible, but his big mouth ass was so pressed over her, trying to make him seem like he's the victim and she's not, trying to build himself to look. For people, I'm gonna say this: they don't care how worse they look as long as you look bad with them. I'm glad they divorced. Teyana, let your light shine. Do the movies. Do everything that's gonna be coming your way. Fuck him. He didn't deserve you any fucking way. He dirty. So, with that being said, when a man is your biggest op, you have to let him go. There's no if and but about it, because he's gonna do everything in his power to bring you down, to break you down. Men know you know your self-worth. They try by any means to break it down so they can control you and to mold you into what they want you to be. Fuck that. Fuck them. They just insecure. They got to deal with it. That's a man child. Anytime you got to break your wife down or try to diminish her worth and her credibility, fuck you. You just an insecure, toxic-ass, masculinity-ass man. And I know Teyana leaving him really hurts, because he's a bitch like that. And he deserve every bit of it, because like I said, he don't deserve her. Ladies, never be with a man who don't want you, because anytime he has to do that, he don't want you. Let's get into Offset, raggedy hood ass. Offset is your typical toxic high school relationship ex. He and Cardi be going back at it. They both still want each other, but Offset and Cardi need to take some points from Teyana and Iman. At least they was trying to keep it private and they took it to court. Them two not trying to take it to court, and they need to. Cardi, this man harassing you, and he's sending videos to who you talking to, who you dealing with, like y'all sex videos to them. And it's like, Cardi, you telling us You need to go to court for this. And Offset, why would you even do that? Like, she got your kids. She did everything under the sun for you. Supported your album, gave you children, and you still did that woman wrong. You went to go fuck with some other female. You've been cheating you cheated so many times. They need to sit down, hash it out, because the way that's why I say they're toxic, because they keep going back to each other, break up, go back to each other. But I blame Cardi, because this man had 3, 4, 5 kids prior to her, and she gave him 3 more. I'm not having no more man's kids, and if he already has a fucking whole Noah's Ark. So that was her red flag there. And instead of her going on tour like she should have been and making more albums, she decides to have that man's baby, stay out of the spotlight when she should have been living her life. But I guess Cardi wanted to settle down. I guess she thinks she thought she had found her one. And I know now she's probably regretting it. But I still fought her again to a T, because she's still letting that man fuck. How you gonna talk shit about this man, but you still let him fuck? And again, he dulled her shine because he gave her all the kids. I'm not saying baby stop shit, but they kind of do. Like, you have to take care of them. Yeah, you have to nurture them, raise them, and that stops. So when Cardi gave birth to her kids, like, her momentum fell down. She's still popping. She's still a beautiful woman. But it's like, Cardi, you always getting surgery to look like the woman he's cheating on you with. She has some insecurity issues she need to deal with as well. But Offset's still just a dirty nigga. He just be dragging her, just doing her wrong. And she don't even be deserving that when she held your ass down. And you didn't deserve it. All them times she was cheating. She even had to go get some bitches jumped because you was cheating all in public. But that she was still wrong for that. We don't fight over dick. Offset was hating on her to an extent because you knew this woman had the spotlight when she was popping with all her singles. And you gave her kids. And then you be like, dude, he does a little nitpicking shit too. That makes me feel like he a hater. Be like, oh, like, he don't be giving her congratulations and shit like that. I don't be seeing that. I be side-eyeing him like, for what? And then he said, oh, I already got you pregnant, so I won no matter what. And I'm like, sir, it's not a competition. What's that supposed to mean? So you purposely got her pregnant so she could what? Dull her shine? And it didn't. She still be popping. So that's why I'm saying he be hating on her. And it's like, them two, like, how can you hate on your woman when they stuck by you? Do you want to be the woman? Because that's what it seemed like to me. I feel like they both make the same income. I feel like Cardi probably make a little bit more than him. But it's just, they just so toxic. It's jealousy involved. They need to really talk and hash that shit out. They just need to go to fucking court. Simple as that. But they're not going to do that. So I say they're so toxic because they want to keep going doing this shit and they go tick for tat. Like, just to embarrass each other. And it's like, don't y'all realize y'all kids gonna see this? And they just don't give a fuck. So I just wish them the best. I hope they really do get it together, because they be hitting each other below the belt online. We don't even know this. Take us out the fucking group chat. So that's all I wanted to say, y'all. I'm so tired of these dirty ass men. Y'all women need to step up and stop letting them dog y'all when y'all see the first signs. I know love, when you in love, that shit block everything out. But y'all gotta wake the fuck up. When I see that first sign, I'm getting the fuck up out of there. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm one of them females. You argue me like one time, I'm dipping. Because I said, oh, I can't handle this. I'm give a fuck you call me childish or what. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna see y'all. I'm gonna do 5 more commentators. And I'm going to see y'all later.